Okay, so let's talk. One thing I forgot to say is, like in the whole numbers, in the natural numbers, to get to the next number, we just add 1 to get to the next one. For the integers, let's say you want to go backwards, you would just subtract 1. So if you want to go forward, you add 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. If you want to go backwards, you subtract by 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 minus 1 is negative 1, and you just keep going this way. So let's talk about why am I writing all this, and how are they all related? Can we find some structure? Are they all related in some manner? Okay, so let's start off. So we have the natural numbers, which are these counting numbers. Then we have the whole numbers, which are these, and then we have the integers. If you see all these circles, so this circle is contained in this one, meaning that any number that's a natural number is also a whole number, right? So if I have any number here, it's obviously a whole number too, because a whole number is the natural number is plus 0. So any number that I could write as a natural number, let's say 5, 5 is also a whole number. But any whole number is also an integer. So any number I write here, 0 is also an integer. 3 is also an integer. 5 is also an integer. And any natural number is also an integer. So we see how this basically covers all of these numbers. So it becomes more general. So if I generalize and say, okay, well, natural numbers are contained in the whole numbers. So any number that's a natural number is also a whole number. The whole numbers are contained in the integers. So any integer number that you give me, any whole number you give me is also an integer. So what this says is, if any number here is an integer, and any number here is a whole number, that means that any number here is also an integer, right? You can see why that makes sense. You can just look at it. So in this way, we see how numbers are contained in something that's more general.